Alright, so today I'm going to try to be putting up some of the roofing. So I just double checked. I made sure this was in fact 12 feet wide, and it is. Which means that I want my ridge beam at exactly 6 feet. I have a previous mark here from the middle of this wood, but I'm going to go with the one I just measured, because that accounts for the entire structure. It's going to be hard to draw. Close though. Alright. So there's no easy way of taking this thing down right now. I'm going to go ahead and transfer this line down here so I can see it when I'm trying to center something up. Okay, awesome. All right, now I'm going to go do similar with the piece I'm about to put up, and I'm going to try and bolt it down. So let's see if I can successfully get my tape over here. No, all right, that's not happening. Okay. So now I'm measuring and marking the center of this piece also, and I'll be able to line those up. See, I'm not gonna get a good 90 on here. Yep, 0.75. Okay. Okay, that should help. All right, here's my drill. You know, I do have to make sure that it's not tilted the wrong way up there too. Either I could, you know, I'll just bring my square up there. I was gonna mark a line on the other side and try to line up both sides, but I should be able to do that with the square. Okay. So let's get here. I'm gonna get in a better position. Alright. It's windy. It doesn't fall bad. See that? So I'm going to push this with my square to make sure that it's square with this front here. I'm just going to drill down with my pocket hole screw, which I already had in there to some degree. Going slow, I don't want to strip anything, not what I'm going to tie up. And it's home. Pretty good. Okay. I'm going to do it from the other side. I'm going to most positive it's square. A little more confident in this one. There we go. Okay. Looking good. And you can see I already have pocket holes, one on each side, drilled and pre-started for when we put the ridge beam on top, because that's going to be a little hectic, especially in wind like this. It's a 2x6x16. The thing's going to go from this side to the other. So, not exactly something you want to do in 12-mile-an-hour winds. Because at some point, it's just going to have to rest on one of these two, because I don't have two ladders. And I don't think I want to leave my wife sitting up on top of the frame without any way of getting down. So.
Yeah, maybe not.
You want me to hand it to you or start pushing it? Okay.
Oh. Sorry.
You have it twisted now. Okay, so we marked 6 feet, so we just got to put our ridge beam on here now.
All right.
Or the support anyway. Let's see. We can get that?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Okay. All right. No longer need the pen. Pretty good. Let's do it. Alright. One. Having these pre-drilled definitely makes things easier. I'm gonna back that off a little bit. Center this one back a little bit more. Okay, now we got it.
Hey, stop fighting.
Well, this one's not going to go in. There was a screw under here holding this in place, and it hit it. So that's okay. I have gussets for support also. This is actually probably maybe a little overkill to do these also if I was going to do that. But this one's not going to work. It's hitting another screw right underneath it. And I can't move it anywhere because it's where it has to be. So, okay. I guess I'll get the gussets on first, now that I know that I absolutely need at least one. So before I put the ridge beam up, so it doesn't tilt, shift, whatever. So I have two gusset angles here. This is why I'm not all too worried. Just extra. Okay, probably one step higher to get leverage on these. I do know that deck mates aren't the official screw for these things. They have their own special screws, but it obviously works. So I like doing this.
These are Jeff's favorite screws.
Yeah. Deck mates.
Let's see. Is that what you picked? That's pretty. It's a little full jar. Oh, I think this one's a zinnia. That's a zinnia, right? That's the marigold.
And here's this one.
And you have some fall leaves in there.
Yes.
That's pretty.
Well, I'm not a good lefty, that's for sure. Happy to report these are all going in fine.
Awesome.
Sorry.
What is made of? What is made of?
Oh, wow. You found another one of those? You can eat it. I have a tomato. I would totally take a tomato. Alright, thanks, bud. Good find.
That one.
It's really good. Are you gonna eat yours?
I'm saving.
Eat it. Oh, just eat it. A little tart. Not that bad though.
Yeah.
Got it. That's on there. Cool. Next up, do the other one, and then once we're done with that, we'll get the ridge beam and its ties. All my things up here. Cool. Okay. Get a ladder. Okay. This is the next one. I am purposely going slow with these so they don't split the wood. I know they have their own self-tapping end, but it still splits wood. So if I'm worried about that, I pre-drill it, or in this case, just go really slow.
They were like rolling in the dirt. They were rolling in the dirt.
It's okay. She probably smelled something.
So is he rolling, he said?
Yes.
Bet you Stinky Dog gets a bath later. Alright, it's time for the ridge beam. Let's do it. It's gonna be intense. I think our best bet is to get it up onto the structure, and then we could just go, maybe I'll get a clamp or something just to hold it here, just so I can get the other side up. Well, we'll get that figured out. Let's go get it then.
I don't feel the wheel.
Well, Daddy's slowly working on the roof right now, and we have to still paint more wood.
I'm gonna hop up on this frame and wait for you. You're gonna get up on that ladder and climb up over there and hold it in place, and I'll have my drill with me and I'll secure my side, and then you'll have to get down to come get me down, and I'll come over there and secure that side after.
I have a better idea.
What?
Can I use that little kid's table and just stand on that? That way you have the ladder the whole time.
Can you reach the top with that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Here,
Okay.
get that thing in here.
Hey, can you help me? I don't want to work under there in case it falls on my head.
I think it's too big.
Will it not fit in there?
It has to go through the door, or it won't fit.
Fit! Alright. Ready?
Alright, let's see if you can actually touch the top. Don't move the beam until you can make sure that... Babe, you cannot reach the top with that. You can't even record yourself doing this. No. You're being crazy. You still can't reach the top.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, don't do anything yet. Please wait. Get close. Okay. Okay, I have space over here. Can you pull it back?
Yeah, I can.
Make it flush. Secure my side, okay?
Okay.
I'll deal with your side in a minute. The other side.
You want me to move the ladder over there? Or do you want to come over here and also secure this one side?
The side is tacked. Hold on, let me. I got it. I got it.
What, Jeffrey?
Yeah, it does hurt. Alright, can you come get me?
Okay. I'm gonna let go.
You can. Just
Careful.
don't bump the structure.
Okay.
That's so important right now. It's on. So next door to business is I have to get up there and mark every 2 feet, just like the sides, so that I know where the rafters go. I don't think I'm gonna do that right this second. I might go cut one rafter and then come back out here and mark them and then test. I want to test one piece at every location just so I know if I need to make modifications or not. I don't want to cut 18 rafters to find out that there's a variance in the way I constructed this and I have to make an adjustment. I don't want to buy another 18 boards. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut one before it's painted and everything, and we'll give it a shot. I'll probably just test it on the ends, and then maybe I'll test it in the middle just to see if there's some sort of a bow or if we're right on the money. So I'm gonna go do that now. All right, so today I'm making the rafters that are going up for the roof. So I'm using a pattern I found online. So on this side, we have a 22.5-degree angle, and this is going to be attached to the ridge beam. And then from this corner to the edge here, 77 3/4. So this one it's hard to see because I already cut one of these out all the way, and I'm using that as a pattern, so I'm just tracing it. But the complicated section back here, I drew on a piece of scrap wood right here. So to make that shape, all you have to do is from your 90 degrees, which is your 77 3/4, you're going to measure off of 5/8 of an inch here, 1 3/8 inch down, and from this corner you're going to have 5 1/8 inches, and then you basically just connect the dots. So I used a square to make these lines, and I'm just going to connect them up. And just like so. And I just use my circular saw to cut all this stuff out. And after I trace it, because the trace is going to be slightly wider than the actual piece, when I cut, I just make sure I cut enough to just make my pen disappear. So that they'll be exactly the same size. Because if I cut on the outside of the pen, it would be slightly bigger than the pattern. Because I actually had to trace it so that actual gap would be slightly too big, which isn't the end of the world, but I like to make it exact so it fits right. Great. The wing kicks up. Sawdust will go right in my eyes if I don't put these on. A pro at this. Probably could have got a little closer to that line, but oh well, it'll fit. This cut's definitely the hardest one. The blade doesn't like it. It's getting too much like into a rip rather than a cross cut. It's a hard angle on it. This one's no big deal. Well, I find my pattern. This is the very first board I cut. Match it up. Make sure it's super similar. And it really is.
Good job, babe. That's cool.
Okay. So we have an almost identical duplicate here. Happy with that one. So we're going to put it in the pile. All right. So this is a somewhat completed rafter except the paint. Over here, I have two pocket holes that are going to be going into the ridge beam. That's on this side. And on this side, this surface is where it's going to be contacting the frame. And I am going to individually measure each each of these to make sure that the screw has a clean spot to go down into, because the frame of the wall has a stud in the exact same location and it has 2 screws. So I got to make sure that I find a gap so that I don't try to screw into a screw. So, and I got to do that for each one of these. But yep, so I got my work cut out for me. I have 18 of them to do, and so I'm just going to keep doing it.
All right, so I have a gallon of antique white paint again that we had to get, and I'm going to paint all the wood today that's going to go on the rooftop. And these pieces right here are just little pieces of wood that are going to go across the rafters, so we can end up putting these strips to be able to place down our corrugated plastic that we're going to cover the greenhouse with. So I'm going to paint these and then paint the other pieces as Jeff cuts them. And I'm going to get started.
Alright, so I've cut 18 identical boards here. These are all the rafters. One of them's missing because, like I said, I tested one of these out. So we actually put it in place and I really got it exactly where I want it, and I think I might have stripped one of the screw heads a little bit, so I'm not going to mess around with it. We're just going to paint that one in place. So what I'm going to do here is, this one has pocket holes because I already tested this one out just to make sure that they fit on both sides. I'm going to be putting these identical pocket holes on this side of every board, because this is actually the back. So if the way I'm standing now, I'm facing the greenhouse, and it looks a little funny because of the way they're sitting, but they're really, they sit like this. So this right here is the back of the board, and that's where I want to put my holes. It's just gonna make me feel better, I guess. When you look at the greenhouse from the front, you won't see holes. So if you go around back, you can see how it's all tacked together. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That's gonna take me a while. Hopefully I outrun her, who's painting.
Yeah, I'm still trying to paint. All right, let's get it done.
All right, so Alicia's finishing up painting, and what I want to do is I'm starting these pocket hole screws because it just makes life easier when you're 10 feet in the air to have these things mostly ready to go. It can be annoying to get these set. So I just push it and back it out just so it's ready to poke through. I'm just going to do that on all of these. Whoa. Haha. Still had a little bit of pain there.
I keep taking turns. Once each is dry, I flip it over and paint the other side. It's coming along. We're almost done. We just painted all the rafters and they're pretty much dried, so we're about to bring them out, but almost forgot about this guy right here.
Can't do that and then start up your side. Put it all the way up.
What do you want me to do right now?
Fine. Keep it on the edge there. There we go. Switching sides. It's in. All right, you know, grab. You can go ahead and get down. Let's go grab the tape measure. Let's do it. Let's do our thing. So we have the first two up. Seem to work out great. And so we're going to mark every 2 feet, so I know where to put the next beam on the ridge. I know where they go on the wall because they match the studs. But up here, I gotta know left to right where they go. You just hold the ladder tight. Sure. Really high up, right?
Yeah.
Can't reliably get this one when you come down.
Okay.
Might be a good idea to do this before you put it at 10 feet in the air, but I didn't. So here I am. All right. Push it to its next.
Can't believe you just did that.
Yeah, a little wild.
You walked your measuring tape all the way across.
I did. I scooted it like a snail.
Smart. All right, rafter time.
Let's do it.
Woohoo!
All right, get it on its mark. Thanks.
Got it.
Yeah, I did. Hold this for a second. See that? That's why the square is important. Okay. Thank you. Okay, cool. Let's switch. Hold. Can you hold it by the handle? Good. On. Next.
Good? All right, cool.
Let's try a different bit here. All right. That.
Trying to make it
Okay.
flush against that side.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff. Level, please. Thanks. Oh yeah, it's shaky this high up. See?
Hold that.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why I do this. See how this is off? I don't want that. I have to back off the screw a little bit. Put it in there a little too tight. Thank you. There we go. Drill. Thank you. Cool.
Nice.
Done and done.
Leave me hold.
Drill.
I can hold the.
I can hold the.
square.
I can hold the square. All right. Well, maybe next time. I won't need it for a minute. We're good. You don't need to push.
Okay.
All right. Heads up. Next.
All right.
Yeah, nice.
Good job.
Stupid thing struck so quick. Anyway, it's all in 2 packs. Yeah. the spider. The spider's already up here.
I have to get your...
Did the best I could. There's variations in the wood that I can't control, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
We're done.
Alright. That's a good start.
Alright, well, we didn't get it all done. We're once again out of daylight. So we spent the whole day cutting, painting, stuff like that. So I'm not gonna be able to do this for a while, but I guess in a few days from now we'll be able to finish it and then start working on some other stuff. But I'm happy with the way it's turning out. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. It's a greenhouse.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's looking beautiful.
Absolutely. All right, well, we're done for the day.
It's fun to step back and look at this. And just that, those 4 on either side, it's going to give it a lot more support. These are still, this is still not Tapconned into the concrete yet.
That's next. I wanted it to flex a, I guess I wanted to be able to flex it around a little bit more. Once this all on here, I'll Tapcon these down into the blocks and permanently keep it here.
Hey guys, I'm pretty excited to be back here working on the greenhouse. Our family had a pretty good setback. I got a bad case of pneumonia and I'm recovering really well now, and we are finally going to be able to get these rafters done on this greenhouse. We're trying to get this in before the winter really hits. The weather's starting to get colder and our goal is to get this done today. So.
Yeah, well, you'll see that it's the same as before, and one thing I did notice when I was putting them up previously is that far wall over there was pushed out a little farther than I wanted. So what I ended up doing is I set up a ghetto contraption here to pull that wall over just a little bit, just so these rafters sit in flush like the ones on this side. If I don't do that, then this wall is going to end up being bowed, and anything that I build on the inside of this wall won't sit flush if I build it straight. So this is my ghetto come along here. It's just a ratchet strap. I hammered a piece of rebar in the ground and then ratcheted it until it tugged it just enough to where everything's sitting in there just fine. So we're gonna go ahead and start putting these up. I have these here in the actual image, in the same order that they're gonna be going up. I just wanted to talk real quick about pocket holes. So there's a lot of hate for pocket holes screws in particular. These aren't technically considered load-bearing screws. You can see that I'm abusing them. I'm fine with it. I've never had problems with pocket holes. You could use deck mates and get a deck mate to go in here or whatnot. I'm not worried. It's a greenhouse. It's really only taking snow, wind, and it's holding up corrugated plastic. So I'm not really worried. And if something bad happens, I'll just fix it. Oh well, you know, we don't live in it. It's not gonna cave in on me. I don't care. So if you're a pocket hole screw hater, you can go ahead and use whatever screw makes you happy, but this is what I choose to do. So you do you, all right? I just wanted to throw that out there because I know inevitably somebody is going to question why I'm using pocket hole screws as load-bearing screws, and that's why. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with this. I notice I'm actually missing screws on this board, so I have to go grab a few. So I'll be back.
Okay.
Yes, my marks are still here. Good thing. Okay, so you'd be so kind.
Yeah.
Hand me that piece of wood. What?
It was under the ladder. Got it?
Yep.
Want to get a picture drill?
I'm gonna have you go remove the tension on that thing. There you go. Thank you.
Yep. that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Now if you come over here, you didn't exactly. Yeah, pull some of it out. There you go. Okay, that's good. Thanks. Okay. Put a little bit of pressure on that wood there. Yep. No, towards me. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Good job there. Okay, thank you. So if we get one done every few minutes, we might get done before we get struck by lightning.
Well, I'm watching the mountain to make sure I don't see rain coming. Trying to move it to get it right here. There you go.
Right, don't move it on me anymore, okay?
Okay.
Don't move it.
Do you need this anymore?
I might.
Okay.
We'll see. Because I might have to. I don't know if I can push, pull, whatever, you know? Can you pull on this wall a little bit?
Pull towards me?
Yep. Okay, hold her steady there. Good job. Okay. Rise up.
Alright, it's starting to come along quicker.
I gotta take my jacket off. It's getting hot.
You're getting hot?
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm going up and down a ladder here.
Yeah. This thing's in the way now, so lift the ladder over.
Excuse me. There we go. Good. Oh, this thing's getting strong.
Yeah, it's not wobbling as much. Woo!
Glad I'm holding on to this ridge beam. I'm trying.
Oh, Jeff, that's dangerous.
Strong. What?
What are you doing? Oh, we should do monkey bars.
Oh yeah, great idea.
No, really. I can't do it with my legs. Can I try?
No. I don't think we need any more visits to the hospital, babe. Okay. Well, I'm up here. You just want to grab that other piece of wood?
Which one?
Yep. Okay. Oh, dang it. Alright, pull it down.
Screws.
Here, take this. Realistically, I have to put that ladder on over here. I can't possibly get to the screws by coming over.
What the heck?
Its own son.
Well, now you're not gonna have. That's gonna be safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now get the wood. Got my drums left.
Woohoo.
Stand up.
Okay. Careful.
Good news is I don't need a level.
You don't?
Nah, I'm using it easy. I'm good. You can do this whole bladder for me.
Hold on, I will. I just want to.
Shoot. That's far, huh? Let's see what I can do here. Alright, we're gonna have to do the contraption now. Guess I should have saw this one coming. Wow, that actually helps a lot. Like if I just grab here and here and pull, watch what happens. It gets real close.
So can I get up there and push?
Well, one of us needs to push, one of us needs to pull. If you come up here and pull this way, I could push this way and drill down.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Hold that.
Good job. Keep doing that. Wait, don't. Okay, go. Sorry, man, I didn't see you.
It's fine. Here, you want to get down?
You get down. It's gonna be me in a few more days.
Is that a shotgun?
It's a rifle.
That's right.
Sounds like it. Hard to tell, honestly.
Hey, are you supposed to have holes on this side or no?
Can I have that, please? Yep.
That's blown.
Ow. You're gonna have to put a lot of extra help on this one, babe.
Okay. While you're lining up, you're saying?
Or I could bring this ladder on the inside. You're gonna have to stand in that corner there.
You're good. You're good. Slide with them anyway.
I can feel it tipping, babe.
You're fine.
You're not putting enough weight on it.
I'm not worried. You're fine.
Okay, here's the drill.
We done?
So far.
Alright.
Whew. It's really. You're not hot? You're dying.
No, I'm actually really comfortable. Jeff, this looks great. You doing the monkey bars or no?
Yeah, sure.
I'm very bummed I can't do the monkey bars on this because of my lungs.
Let's give it a shot. There's something I must do.
Yeah.
You know, it's too far.
Too far?
Yeah.
Aww.
No, yeah, it's too far.
No, yeah, don't hurt yourself.
Okay. There it is. Looks nice, in my opinion.
Beautiful.
Pretty sturdy.
We got it done before the rain.
Yep.
It's nice.
Not all the way done. We still have to put slats. 3 of them all the way across on both sides and screw them down. Now that we have the rafters up, the shape of this thing is set. So now I'm not afraid to drill down and permanently anchor into the concrete. So there'll be no more, we won't have to be pulling and tugging on the frame to get things to fit anymore. So we can go ahead and permanently secure it to the ground. So when we start putting the roof on and stuff, it doesn't blow away.
You want to do that today?
We'll get as much done as we can
All right.
for the rain. We have about 40 minutes, so trying to figure out if the best use of my time is to anchor into the concrete or to go grab the slats and start putting the slats across.
Can you start doing the slats? I don't know
Probably
how.
a better idea since we already have everything we need to get it done. So we have to get some stuff from the garage, so I'll be back.
That, and we're having a good weather right now.
Yeah.
Nice break. All right.
I think batteries are not doing so hot.